We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team's store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And this throw gets away from him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Jerko is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
That is
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Paul DeYoung is the second out of the opening frame. Yadi Molina digging in now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready with the 1-0. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Here's Matt Carpenter. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider. And I mean, as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
He's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Manny Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Yelich stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Andres Aguila will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
The first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Yelich is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Andres Aguila will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Popped straight up. Martinez over to his right. 2 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
King has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Sliding stop by Jerko. How about that? Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2. To
the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Andres Aguila. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Andre.
Here's the pitch.
Aguila.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Braun, but this will land untouched. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line towards center field. Kane is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he grounds one briskly to short. Garcia has it to second for one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 2-0. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Braun rounds second. He's heading for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And the run is in to score from third.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. 1 away. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Here's Justin Smoke now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Colton Wong now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The bat, number 11.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So here's Yadi Molina now with 2 gone and the base is empty. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. Oh, no, he butchered it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
0-1, here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The pitcher, number 53.
So striding in, Brandon Woodruff, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And here's Christian Yelich now, runner in scoring position with
The right
Sugan.
fielder, Christian Yelich.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Corbin Burns is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 39.
At the plate now, Andres Aguila, swing and a line drive. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Carlos Martinez.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 1. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 9.
Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Aguila will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smoke is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
1-1 the count. And the pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Lays off 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Tyler Webb is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tyler Webb.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Justin Smoke, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 2. Brent Suter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is in time. A caught stealing for Pena.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Andres Aguila.
Andres Aguila.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Suter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1. fouled off. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and up next is the catcher Manny Pena. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 4-2. Tommy Edman will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Edman.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Cardinal 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Giovanni Gallegos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. Skied into straightaway right. Aguila is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Keston Hiura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
A ball and no strikes. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The Brewers down to their final strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Martinez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.